14 of Hawaii's top young spellers are here to compete to become state champ. Only one, though, will head on to represent Hawaii at the National Spelling Bee near Washington, D.C. Join us for the exciting competition coming up next. Aloha, no, and welcome. I'm Ramsey Wharton. I'm with Hawaii News Now, and I'm your host for the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee. And of course, Kama'aina Kids, in partnership with our other community sponsors, is continuing this exciting educational tradition. We're coming to you tonight from the New Hope Auditorium here in Honolulu. Now, the Spelling Bee competition is open to students in 4th through 8th grades, and it is growing. We now have 92 public, private, parochial, and charter schools in Hawaii that have held spelling school bees. Now, each school's winner and their runner-up get a chance now then to advance off to the district spelling bee. There were 7 of them, and those were held statewide. And now we have tonight, recognizing the 14 finalists up here on stage. They themselves are either the #1 or the #2 finisher in their District B. Tonight we have 7 boys and 7 girls in the spell-off. And the youngest contestant is just 10 years old from Makakilo, Oahu. We're very excited about him. So from this stage full of young winners, we will see tonight a champion, a state champion emerge. And that champion will then go on to compete on in that nationwide arena. This is the 2015 Scripps National Spelling Bee, and it kicks off in late May near our nation's capital. Well, this year's bee sponsor, Kama'aina Kids, is a nonprofit multi-service organization dedicated to serving children and their families throughout many quality child care programs. Some of you have probably received their services, and tonight we're delighted to have Ned Dewey with us. He's the chairman of the board of Kama'aina Kids. Aloha, Ned.
Thank you, Ramsey. On behalf of Kama'aina Kids, we are delighted to be sponsoring the Hawaii State Spelling Bee for the first time. At Kama'aina Kids, our mission is to serve the children and their families by providing quality education and enrichment programs. It is our honor to support these amazing students that are here tonight as a result of their hard work, commitment, and dedication. We would also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the parents, teachers, and schools that have supported the student finalists and the Spelling Bee tradition. Tonight's Spelling Bee is the culmination of months of planning and preparation. We would like to thank K5 and New Hope, as well as the many community partners who have joined Kama'aina Kids in supporting the Spelling Bee and educational excellence in Hawaii. To the 14 student finalists that made it here tonight, congratulations, good luck, have fun, and know that you all make us very proud.
Indeed they do. Thank you so much, Ned. Mahalo. Well, with me also on stage tonight, a very important man, Russell Motter. He is our official bee pronouncer. Aloha.
Aloha, Ramsey.
How in the world did you get involved with the spelling bee?
Well, it's a love of words, Ramsey. A few years back, my colleagues at Iolani School invited me to pronounce at our school bee, and then the good folks down at the Leeward DOE District in Waipahu asked me to pronounce the District B. I was glad to do that, and now I'm honored to be here tonight.
Well, share with us a little bit about how, you've been studying all these words, you've had to practice, because they have to be able to understand the word, right, before they spell it, and you have to be able to say it properly.
That's correct. I've been doing my exercises, trying to get my lips limber, and I've been studying hard this week, and so I hope I get everything right.
Okay, well, we are hoping to, and so am I, up here on stage. I know the kids are pretty excited and a little bit nervous and anxious tonight, but before we give them a chance to kind of warm up, we want to introduce you to the people in charge of the Spelling Bee this evening, our judges. First in front of me here, Judge Kevin Matsuda. Aloha. He is the Executive Director of the Hawaii Council on Economic Education, which of course promotes economic and financial literacy here in our community. Kevin also serves on the board of directors for Kama'aina Kids. Welcome. And Darcy Walker to his left. She serves as the Adult Literacy Manager at Hawaii Literacy. And there she helps adults get a second chance to actually return to reading and writing. Admirable work you're doing out there, Darcy. Thank you. And of course, our chief judge up on stage with me tonight, Steve Petranek. He's the head judge, and he was also, or is also, the editor for Hawaii Business Magazine. Now, before he joined Hawaii Business Magazine in 2009, you may know of his time that he spent 5 years, indeed, at the Honolulu Advertiser as an editor, and then 18 years at the Honolulu Star Bulletin. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you, Ramsey.
Would you give us a chance to understand the rules? I know the kids probably have a better sense of it, but for our audience members and family members here tonight, how is this all going to work?
Absolutely. You know, the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee follows the rules suggested by Scripps, the organizers of the National Spelling Bee. And the rules are 5 pages long, so I won't go over all of them. But here are a few highlights. The bee is conducted in rounds. Each contestant spells one word in each round. If he or she spells the word incorrectly, that contestant is out of the bee. Once all the other contestants have been eliminated and just one student remains, that final contestant must correctly spell one last word to become the state spelling bee champion. Now, if that final contestant makes a mistake on the last word, we bring back all the contestants from the previous round, and we give them each of them a new word to spell.
Okay, so what happens then if all of the contestants spell their words incorrectly in a single round?
Right. If that happens, if everyone remaining spells their words incorrectly in a single round, then all of those contestants start a new round with new words. Now, here's another important rule. Once the contestants start to spell a word, they cannot go back and change the spelling. They can go back, but they have to go back to the beginning of the word, and they must repeat the same letters that they started with. One more thing. If a spelling occurs, Kevin will not ring the bell to signal an error until the contestant has finished spelling, even if the error occurred early on in the word.
Okay, so how were all of these many, many words chosen for tonight's event?
Well, thankfully, we didn't have to come up with them ourselves. Most of the words were suggested by the national organizers of the bee for regional competitions like this one. And many of the words appear in the study list that the contestants have already been allowed to review. All of the words that we use today are contained in our official dictionary, Webster's Third New International Dictionary. It's quite a huge dictionary, and it has an awful lot of words, a lot more than we have. Now, that dictionary is the official guide to the pronunciation of the words. There's some real tongue twisters in there, so our pronouncer Russell is almost under as much pressure as the contestants.
I'm sure he is.
Yes.
Now, the spellers have a chance to ask the pronouncer some particulars about the word that they've been asked to spell.
Right. There's in fact 6 pieces of information that they can ask Russell for. For instance, it's the pronunciation of a word, its definition, a sentence using the word, its language of origin, alternate pronunciations, and the part of the speech such as is it a noun, is it a verb, and so on.
Okay, and then how will we know if they answered or spelled the word correctly?
Well, if they've spelled it correctly, I'll hold up this sign. And if they spelled it incorrectly, Kevin will ring the bell.
Okay, clearly understood.
Yes.
So as far as the actual National Spelling Bee goes, we understand there's a brand new component to this, vocabulary, right?
There is. And so that the kids can have a chance to learn what it would be like in Washington if they made it there. We're going to have one round of practice vocabulary testing and later one official round of vocabulary questions to help the students just get familiar with that. Now, here's how the vocabulary questions work. Russell, our pronouncer, will read the vocabulary question aloud, along with 2 options, A and B. Only one option will be right. Our contestants may request that the question and answer options be repeated. And here's something ironic. The contestants can ask Russell to spell the vocabulary words. Of course, during the spelling bee portion of the bee, contestants cannot get Russell to spell the word for them.
I'm sure at some points they wish they could. Okay. Thank you very much, Steve. So we all understand the rules. We are going to take a very quick break before we come back and introduce to you our excited spellers. They are vying for the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee Championship.
probably already knew all the great things Kamaina Kids does for Hawaii's Keiki, but did you also know we feature environmentally based educational programs for all ages? Experience camping, hiking, biking, rope courses, kayaking, water sports, and so much more at Camp Timberline, He'ia State Park, and Malaikahana Beach Camp, including banquet hall rentals. Visit KamainaKids.com for more information. Kamaina Kids, Hawaii's enrichment and education professionals. Yay!
Join New Hope Christian Fellowship each weekend at the Sand Island Ministry Center for a celebration of music and special presentations, life-changing experiences for the kids, and inspiring messages from Pastor Wayne Cordero and the New Hope Ohana that will help you live your life to the fullest. New Hope Christian Fellowship, the most eternal decision you'll ever make. For service times and more information, visit us online at enewhope.org.
Child and Family Service deals with neglect and abuse situations. It leads our employees to be under a lot of stress. I feel like we've been very fortunate to be partners with UHA throughout our journey of bringing a wellness program into Child and Family Service to take care of themselves. Exercise and fitness classes are things that people are finding to help them reduce stress and taking care of their health proactively.
Keeping Hawaii's employees and businesses healthy. UHA Health Insurance.
For over 20 years, HMAA has covered Hawaii's businesses and employees with affordable care, exceptional service, a wide range of providers, and traditional and alternative healthcare coverage. HMAA, we're passionate about your health.
And welcome back, everybody, to the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee. It's about time now to introduce you to the 14 spellers vying for the championship title. Now, to help them get comfortable in front of the microphone, give them a chance to loosen up before the official competition begins, we're going to be doing a sample practice round in both spelling and the vocabulary. So again, this is just for practice to kind of warm you all up. Russell's set to begin. Are you guys ready? Okay. Russell?
All righty. Thompson.
Hi, Thompson. How are you? We're just going to get the jitters out. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been practicing quite some time, right? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thompson. This word could be confused with a similar word. Now, I'll say the word and then provide the word's part of speech and definition. Thompson, your word is premises. It's a plural noun, which means a specified piece or tract of land with the structures on it. Thompson, your word is premises.
Premises. Premises. Premises.
And that is correct. Hi, Layla. How are you?
Good.
And I see here from Kapa'a Middle School, came all the way from Kauai. Have you been practicing a lot too?
Yep.
Well, we're glad to have you here. You ready for your word?
Layla, your word is notoriety.
Notoriety. Notoriety. Notoriety.
And the judges say correct. And Amira Waterford joining us, and you also have your sister on stage tonight with you, right?
Yes.
Are you feeling pretty relaxed now?
Sort of.
Okay, well, let's give you your first practice word.
Amira, your word is modicum.
Modicum. Modicum. Modicum.
Correct. Quinn Goldstein from Iolani School here in Honolulu. Aloha.
Hello.
Are you feeling comfortable yet, Quinn?
Yeah, feeling pretty good.
Okay. Well, this will help you warm up even more.
All right, Quinn, your word is squirrely.
Could I have the definition, please?
Sure. Extremely odd, Crazily peculiar or senseless.
Squirrely. SQUIRRELLY. Squirrely.
And that is correct. Hi, Nick. How are you?
Good, thanks.
From Aikahi Elementary over on the windward side in Kailua. You
Yep.
want to be a cyber developer, I see here. Okay, pretty cool. And social science is your top skill, but you seem to be doing pretty well in spelling. Are you ready for your practice word?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
All right, Nick, your word is ammunition.
Ammunition. AMMUNITION. Ammunition.
And that is correct. And here is Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Hi.
Now, I'm looking at all my numbers here, and you are our 10-year-old, right? 4th grade?
Yes.
And you go to which school?
Makilo Elementary.
Well, congratulations for being here, representing the youngest of our participants today. Are you ready for your first practice word?
Yes.
Okay.
Jacob, your word is boorish.
Boorish. BOORISH.
Correct. And Carter Hoffman. Aloha.
Aloha.
We'll give you a moment there. You're nice and tall. You're going to be a tall young man soon. Okay, you ready for your first word?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, Carter, this word has a near homonym. I'll say the word and then provide the word's part of speech and definition. Cabal, a noun meaning a secret group using devious and undercover means to bring about an overturn, especially in public affairs, or to cause the downfall of a person in a position of authority. Carter, your word is cabal.
Cabal. CABAL. Cabal.
Correct. Kealia Haitsuka. Aloha.
Hi.
You're 13, Hawaii Preparatory Academy. Are you ready for your practice word as well? Feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaelia, your word is devotee.
Devotee. DEVOTEE. Devotee.
And the judges say correct. All right, moving through our contestants, our spellers. Hi, Serena.
Hi.
You're also from our neighbor island, Kealakeku on the Big Island. How are you feeling?
Great.
Okay. and
Relax,
Now,
yeah.
Good. Are your parents with you tonight?
Just my dad. He's over there. My coach is here too, and my librarian. I got a lot of people
Fabulous. So
here.
you've got a lot of support with you today,
It's
and they've
great.
been doing a lot of practice, right? Okay. Well, let's give you one of your practice words.
Serena, your word is gung-ho.
May I have the definition, please?
Extremely or overly zealous or enthusiastic.
Gung ho. GUNGHO. Gung ho.
Correct. And Abigail Dietrich making her way up to the stage from Kailua. Le Jardin Academy. Hi, Abigail.
Hi.
Are you also ready for tonight's event? Pretty exciting.
I hope
And
so.
who's with you tonight?
My mom, my dad, my sister, and my teacher.
Great. I'm nice to see have your teacher here with you too, huh? Okay, let's give her her word.
Abigail, your word is jettison.
Jettison. JETTISON. Jettison.
Correct. And we mentioned we have a pair of sisters in the competition tonight, the Waterford sisters. This is Leela. Hi.
Hi.
Pretty neat having the two of you on stage. Is this the first time you all have been competing in a big championship like this before?
Yep.
Oh, wow. The pressure at home must be really big. Is that right? Your parents, you guys pretty competitive? Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how you do. Are you ready? Okay.
Leela, your word is foible.
Foible. Can I have the definition?
A minor flaw or shortcoming in personal character or behavior, a failing, a
Foible.
weakness.
FOIBLE. Foible.
Correct. And Justin Toyota from Wahiwa Middle School. He is one of two of our eldest students. Aloha, Justin.
Hi.
Are you ready for your practice word?
Yes.
Okay.
Justin, your word is fluctuation.
Fluctuation. FLUCTUATION. Fluctuation.
And that is correct. And we have two more in our first practice round. This will be Fred, Adela, aloha.
Hi.
Are you feeling nervous still, or have you had a chance to kind of warm up a little bit on stage?
I warmed up.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to give you another practice word, kind of get you ready for the event tonight. You ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Fred, your word is brethren.
Brethren. BRETHREN. Brethren.
And that is correct. And Samantha Chang from Wanalua Middle School. Hi.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, I guess.
Okay, all right, you guess. Well, you did make it here, so that's a great opportunity. You've been practicing pretty hard for this?
Yep.
Okay, you feeling comfortable, relaxed? All right, let's give you your practice word.
Samantha, your word is prolific.
Prolific. PROLIFIC. Prolific.
And that is correct. Okay, guys, we can breathe a sigh of relief. That is the first practice round for spelling. And now, spellers, you did a great job then. Now it's time to move on to our vocabulary practice round. We will have an official vocabulary round that will be happening in a little bit, but this is just a chance to get you warmed up tonight. This is the component, Russell, we've been talking about, introduced at the National Spelling Bee competition. It was done several years ago, and as I said, it is an official part of not just here, but at the national competition. So, Russell, the students, everybody ready? Okay, Thompson? Is this a little bit more challenging, Thompson, the vocabulary part a little bit?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, spellers, I'm going to pronounce the word first and then ask a question associated with that word, and then you give you two choices for the answer to that word. So, Thompson, your word is paunch. What is a paunch? Is it an intuitive guess or B, an enlarged belly?
B.
That is correct. Layla, do you like this vocabulary portion?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Well, we hope you do well at it. Here's your first practice vocabulary word.
Layla, your word is jocularity. What is jocularity? A, the habit of exercising regularly, or B, being given to saying amusing things?
B.
And that's correct. Hi, Amira.
Hi.
Vocabulary word time. You made it through the spelling one. Do you like this vocabulary section?
No.
No, not at all. It really requires more work, right, on the students to prepare. And so, okay, well, we'll give you a practice setup here.
All right. Anira, your word is edification. What is edification? A, intellectual or moral improvement, or B, an instance or example of something?
A.
And that is correct. Hi, Quinn. Vocabulary time. You ready for your practice word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quinn, your word is skirmish. What is a skirmish? A, a slimy film that covers the surface of objects, or B, a battle between small bodies of troops?
B.
Correct. Hi, Nick.
Hello.
Okay, vocabulary. Do you have to do a lot of preparation for this area because it's not the most common part?
Yes.
Is it much fun for you, the vocabulary?
Not really. You have to learn a lot of definitions.
I bet. It's tough for the grown-ups as well, trust us. Okay, let's go ahead and give you your practice word.
Nick, your word is churros. What are churros? A, small donkeys used as pack animals, or B, deep-fried pastries rolled in sugar?
In all honesty, I think it should be my own personal option C, pack animals carrying delicious pastries rolled in sugar. But in terms of the actual definition, option B.
And a humorous response from Nick. It is correct, our judges say. And that's an original saying. Hi, Jacob.
Hi.
Well, I think Nick's feeling warmed up. Are you feeling pretty warmed up?
Yes.
Okay, well, we want you all to have a lot of fun when you're up here today. And do you like the vocabulary section?
No.
No, not much. Okay, well, let's see how you do.
All right, Jacob, because this word has a homonym, I'm going to say the word first and then spell it aloud for you. Tempura. T-E-M-P-U-R-A. What is tempura? A, seafood or vegetables battered and fried, or B, a compromise between two parties?
A.
And that is correct. All right, Carter Hoffman coming up. We're making our way through the vocabulary words. Everybody seems to be doing pretty well. Did you like it as well? No. Well, you guys are doing well. All right, here's your word.
Carter, your word is berserk. A person who goes berserk, A, acts crazily and violently, or B, makes a brief visit with someone.
A.
And that is correct. Thank you. Okay, Aaliyah, aloha. Feeling warmer, relaxed. I know I have to keep asking you all because once we get in the official round, we go, right? So are you enjoying this portion, the vocabulary?
Okay.
It's okay. All right, here you go.
Kalia, your word is debilitate. What is another word for debilitate? A, weaken, or B, assist?
A.
Correct. Serena Ball. In order to practice for the vocabulary, what do you have to do? You just, the parents are reading out the words, or you just are trying to guess, or how do you prepare for that?
I usually like associate the word with something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
I can't give away my secrets.
Right, we don't want to do that. Well, let's see if it's working tonight. I like her, I like that. Okay, here we go.
Serena, your word is havoc. What is havoc? A, a soft Danish cheese, or B, widespread destruction?
I don't know, man. This is hard. I think it's B.
Correct. Very good. All right, Abigail, here we go. The contestants are warming up. I'm feeling it. Hi, Abigail.
Hi.
More comfortable?
A little
Yeah,
bit.
you get a chance to relax with your friends here. You're making friends, even though you're competitors, right? I hope so. You ready for your vocabulary word? All right.
Abigail, your word is sesame. What is sesame used for? A, cooking, or B, coding?
A.
Correct. Leela Waterford making her way up to the microphone. Hi, Leela.
Hi.
Your vocabulary practice word time. Prepared, are you? Okay.
Leela, your word is Goliath. What is a Goliath? A, a falsehood, or B, a giant?
B.
Correct. Justin getting his opportunity to clear the practice round for vocabulary. Are you ready? Okay.
Justin, your word is lozenge. What is a lozenge? A, a small torch or flame, or B, a medicated candy?
B.
Correct. And Fred Adela. Hi, Fred.
Hi.
Hi. Have you practiced a lot on this vocabulary section in the words preparing?
No, not really.
More spelling?
Yeah.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Fred, your word is flourish. What does it mean to flourish? A, grow well, or B, dash off?
A.
Correct. And Samantha Chang, you will take the last vocabulary practice round word. Are you ready?
Yep.
Samantha, your word is ipso facto. What does ipso facto mean? A, by that very fact, or B, in that very place?
A.
A is correct. All right, let's give our contestants a round of applause. We just cleared the practice rounds in spelling and vocabulary. And before we move on to the first official round of the 2015 Kama Aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee, we're going to take a short break and give you a look at the prizes our winner will receive tonight.
Tonight's Spelling Bee champion and accompanying chaperone will receive an all-expense-paid trip in May to Washington, D.C. to participate in the Scripps National Spelling Bee. A Samuel Lewis Sugarman Award of a 2015 United States Mint Proof set. a Webster's third New International Dictionary, unabridged edition, a one-year membership to Encyclopedia Britannica online from Encyclopedia Britannica, a perpetual trophy to display at the Champions School, and a trophy for the champion. All participants will receive a swag or Spelling Winners Are Great bag filled with goodies courtesy of our generous community sponsors.
My grandfather started working for Metagold back in 1923. My dad retired from Metagold after 30 years of service. I remember Dad telling me and my brother Matt about the importance of integrity and dedication, especially when it came to work. He believed that's what makes a person stronger. I guess you could say that had a big influence on me. I'm Frank Gaspar Jr., and this is Metagold and me. 3 generations and counting.
Welcome to the big city.
Everybody's a regular at Big City Diner. What's your favorite?
The pancakes.
Mama San's vegetable stir fry.
Meatloaf.
Garlic fries.
Paniolo chicken salad if I'm not too hungry.
Ray Chan's Island Style Poke.
The ribs, the guava ribs.
Like the big Oreo sundae.
Pretty much the left side of the menu.
Come to Big City Diner and discover your favorite.
Pollyanna and a Lima award-winning Big City Diner.
There's no diner finer than Big City Diner.
Sylvan's proven learning approach helps students succeed in school and in life. Sylvan's certified instructor's personal approach helps students catch up, keep up, stay ahead. Sylvan Sync, Sylvan's new teaching system, uses technology students love. Learning should be personal. At Sylvan, it is. Call Sylvan Learning today. Kahala, Mililani, Waipio, Kapolei.
You probably already knew all the great things Kama'aina Kids does for Hawaii's Keiki, but did you also know we feature environmentally based educational programs for all ages? Experience camping, hiking, biking, rope courses, kayaking, water sports, and so much more at Camp Timberline, He'ia State Park, and Malaikahana Beach Camp, including banquet hall rentals. Visit Kama'ainaKids.com for more information. Kama'aina Kids, Hawaii's enrichment and education professionals. Yay!
Join New Hope Christian Fellowship each weekend at the Sand Island Ministry Center for a celebration of music and special presentations, life-changing experiences for the kids, and inspiring messages from Pastor Wayne Cordero and the New Hope Ohana that will help you live your life to the fullest. New Hope Christian Fellowship, the most eternal decision you'll ever make. For service times and more information, visit us online at enewhope.org.
Child and Family Service deals with neglect and abuse situations. It leads our employees to be under a lot of stress. I feel like we've been very fortunate to be partners with UHA throughout our journey of bringing a wellness program into Child and Family Service to take care of themselves. Exercise and fitness classes are things that people are finding to help them reduce stress and taking care of their health proactively.
Keeping Hawaii's employees and businesses healthy. UHA Health Insurance.
Welcome back to the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee. We have 14 young spellers tonight waiting to start off the first official round. And in case you're wondering, the spellers' order of appearance was determined by a random draw tonight. So Russell, we'll start our official round 1 with our speller number 1, Thompson.
Thompson, your word is burrito.
Burrito. B-U-R-R-I-T-O. Burrito.
Correct.
Layla, your word is pretzel.
Pretzel. P-R-E-T-Z-E-L. Pretzel.
Correct.
Amira, your word is mammoth.
Mammoth. May I have the definition?
Gigantic.
Mammoth. M-A-M-M-O-T-H. Mammoth.
Correct.
Quinn, your word is alcove.
Can I have the definition, please?
A recessed part as a breakfast nook of a room or a small room opening into a larger one.
Could you say the word again, please? Oh, could you say the word again, please?
Sure. Alcove.
Alcove. ALCOVE, alcove.
Correct.
Nick, this word has a homonym, so I'll say the word, provide the word's part of speech, and the definition. The word is spoor. It's a noun that means a mark as a footprint, a trail, a scent, a sound, or droppings left by one as a wild animal that has passed. Your word is spoor.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Spoor.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from an originally Dutch word that passed into Afrikaans.
Spoor, S-P-O-O-R, spoor.
That is correct.
Jacob, your word is academy.
Academy. A-C-A-D-E-M-Y, academy.
Correct.
Carter, this word has a homonym. I'll say the word, then the word's part of speech and definition. Spitz. It is a noun that means a medium-sized white dog descended from Pomeranian ancestors and often regarded as constituting a separate breed. Spitz.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Spitz.
What is the language of origin?
This word is from a German word.
Can you repeat the word?
Spitz.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Spitz.
S-C-H-P-I-T-Z, Spitz.
That is incorrect. Kaelia?
Kaelia, your word is crimson.
Crimson. C-R-I-M-S-O-N, crimson.
Correct.
Serena, your word is spectrum.
May I have the definition, please?
A series of images formed when a beam of light is subjected to dispersion and brought to focus so that the component waves are arranged in the order of their wavelengths.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Spectrum. S-P-E-C-T-R-U-M, spectrum.
Correct.
Abigail, your word is macaroni.
Macaroni. M-A-C-A-R-O-N-I, macaroni.
Correct.
Leela, this word has a near homonym. I'll say the word, provide the word's part of speech, and then the definition. Protein. It's a noun that means any of a very large class of naturally occurring, extremely complex combinations of amino acids that are essential constituents of all living cells and also of the diet of the animal organism. Leela, your word is protein.
Protein. P-R-O-T-E-I-N, protein.
Correct.
Justin, your word is hickory.
May I have the definition?
Any of a genus of North American hardwood trees that produce an oblong nut that is usually compressed on the sides, sharp pointed at the apex, and enclosed in a four-valved husk.
Hickory. H-I-C-K-O-R-Y.
Correct.
Fred, your word is dross.
Dross. Can you please repeat the word?
Dross.
Can you please say the definition?
Something that is base, gross, or commonplace.
What's the language of origin?
This word is originally English.
Can you please repeat the word?
Dross.
Dross. D-R-O-S-S. Dross.
That's correct.
Samantha, your word is haversack.
Could you repeat the word?
Haversack.
Can I have the definition?
A bag or case similar to a knapsack, but usually worn over one shoulder.
Could you use the word in a sentence?
Ozzy took the binoculars out of his battered leathered haversack.
Haversack. Haversack. Haversack.
Correct. And that comes to the end of round 1 of our spelling first round competition. And we will again go a few more rounds. We will take an opportunity to get to know some of these kids a little bit more throughout the show. Many of them, some of them have actually been here before. And as we see this year, a sibling on board, the Waterford sisters. And so the kids are ready for round 2? Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Thompson, your word is igneous.
Igneous. I-G-N-E-O-U-S. Igneous.
Correct.
Layla, this word has a homonym. Llama. It is a noun that means any of several and cud-chewing mammals of South America related to the camels, but smaller and without a hump.
Llama. L-L-A-M-A. Llama.
Correct.
Amira, your word is seersucker.
Seersucker. May I have the language of origin?
This word is from a word that went from Persian to Hindi.
Seersucker. S-E-E-R-S-U-C-K-E-R. Seersucker.
Correct.
Quinn, your word is furlong.
Could I have the definition, please?
A unit of distance equal to 1/8 statute mile.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Furlong.
Furlong. F-U-R-L-O-N-G. Furlong.
Correct.
Nick, your word is grabble.
Grabble. May I please have the definition?
Move the hand as in searching in a groping fashion.
Grabble. G-R-A-B-B-L-E. Grabble.
Correct.
Jacob, your word is rupture.
Rupture. R-U-P-T-U-R-E. Rupture.
That's correct.
Kalia, your word is linseed.
Linseed. L-I-N-S-E-E-D. Linseed.
Correct.
Serena, your word is crescent.
May I have the definition, please?
The shape or figure defined by a convex and a concave edge.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Crescent.
Crescent. C-R-E-S-C-E-N-T. Crescent.
Correct.
Abigail, your word is layette.
Layette. L-A-Y-E-T-T-E. Layette.
Correct.
Leela, your word is bonanza.
Bonanza. May I have the definition?
Something that yields an often unexpectedly large profit.
Can I have the part of speech?
Noun.
Bonanza. B-O-N-A-N-Z-A. Bonanza.
Correct.
Justin, your word is cauliflower.
Cauliflower. Cauliflower.
Correct.
Fred, your word is adobe.
Adobe. Adobe. Adobe.
Correct.
Samantha, your word is embargo.
Embargo. E-M-B-A-R-G-O. Embargo.
Correct. All right, that was round 2. We're moving pretty quickly, and now we're into round 3 of the official Hawaii State Spelling Bee.
Judges, we'll be moving to page 38. Thompson, your word is incriminate.
Incriminate. I-N-C-R-I-M-I-N-A-T-E. Incriminate.
Correct.
Layla, your word is chimichanga.
Chimichanga. C-H-I-M-I-C-H-A-N-G-A. Chimichanga.
Could you repeat the word?
C-H-I-M-I-C-H-A-N-G-A. Chimichanga.
Correct.
Amira, your word is klompen.
Klompen. May I have the definition?
Wooden shoes worn in the Netherlands, Belgium, and Luxembourg.
Klompen. K-L-O-M-P-E-N. Klompen.
Correct.
Quinn, your word is amenable.
Could I have the definition, please?
Readily brought to yield or submit. Responsive. Tractable.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Amenable.
Amenable. A-M-E-N-A-B-L-E. Amenable.
Correct.
Nick, your word is babushka.
Babushka. May I please have the definition?
A usually triangular or triangularly folded kerchief worn over the head and usually tied under the chin.
Babushka. B-A-B-U-S-H-K-A. Babushka.
That's correct.
Jacob, your word is salve.
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 May I please have the definition?
A healing ointment.
May you please repeat the word?
Salve.
Is there any alternate pronunciations?
Salve.
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 S-A-L-V-E. Salve.
Correct.
Kaelia, your word is regime.
Regime. Regime. R-E-G-I-M-E. Regime.
Correct.
Serena, this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is boysenberry. It's a noun, and it means a very large bramble fruit with a flavor like a raspberry, especially valued for canning and preserving. Your word is boysenberry.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is from an American name plus an originally English word.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Mark enjoys the tart flavor of a freshly picked boysenberry.
Boysenberry. B-O-Y-S-E-N-B-E-R-R-Y. Boysenberry.
Correct.
Abigail, your word is duenna.
Duenna.
D-U-E-N-N-A. Duenna.
Correct.
Leela, your word is perfidy.
Perfidy. Can I have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Perfidy. P-E-R-F-I-D-Y. Perfidy.
Correct.
Justin, your word is sevruga.
May I have the definition?
A light to dark gray caviar from a sturgeon of a genus found in the Caspian Sea that has very small roe.
Sevruka. S-E-V-R-U-K-A.
It's incorrect.
Fred, this word has a homonym. Your word is ghoul. It means now. It is a noun and means a legendary evil being held to rob graves and feed on corpses. Fred, your word is ghoul.
Ghoul. G-H-O-U-L. Ghoul.
It's correct.
Samantha, your word is mariachi.
Mariachi. Could I have the definition?
A group of Mexican folk musicians, usually consisting of singers, guitarists, and a violinist.
Mariachi. M-A-R-I-A-C-H-I. Mariachi.
Correct. All right. That is the end of round 3. So spellers, relax just a moment. We're going to take a quick short break, and we'll be back with much more from the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee.
For over 20 years, HMAA has covered Hawaii's businesses and employees with affordable care, exceptional service, a wide range of providers, and traditional and alternative healthcare coverage. HMAA, we're passionate about your health.
My grandfather started working for Metagold back in 1923. My dad retired from Metagold after 30 years of service. I remember Dad telling me and my brother Matt about the importance of integrity and dedication, especially when it came to work. He believed that's what makes a person stronger. I guess you could say that had a big influence on me. I'm Frank Gaspar Jr., and this is Metagold and me. 3 generations and counting.
Welcome to the big city.
Everybody's a regular at Big City Diner. What's your favorite?
The pancakes,
Mama San's vegetable stir fry.
meatloaf,
Garlic fries.
Paniolo chicken salad if I'm not too hungry.
Ray Chan's Island Style Poke.
The ribs, the guava ribs.
Like the big Oreo sundae.
Pretty much the left side of the menu.
Come to Big City Diner and discover your favorite.
Pollyanna and a Lima Award-winning Big City Diner.
There's no diner finer than Big City Diner.
Sylvan's proven learning approach helps students succeed in school and in life. Sylvan's certified instructor's personal approach helps students catch up, keep up, stay ahead. Sylvan Sync, Sylvan's new teaching system, uses technology students love. Learning should be personal. At Sylvan, it is. Call Sylvan Learning today. Kahala Mililani Waipio Kapolei.
Join New Hope Christian Fellowship each weekend at the Sand Island Ministry Center for a celebration of music and special presentations, life-changing experiences for the kids, and inspiring messages from Pastor Wayne Cordero and the New Hope Ohana that will help you live your life to the fullest. New Hope Christian Fellowship, the most eternal decision you'll ever make. For service times and more information, visit us online at enewhope.org.
You probably already knew all the great things Kamaina Kids does for Hawaii's Keiki, but did you also know we feature environmentally based educational programs for all ages? Experience camping, hiking, biking, rope courses, kayaking, water sports, and so much more at Camp Timberline, He'ia State Park, and Malaikahana Beach Camp, including banquet hall rentals. Visit KamainaKids.com for more information. Kamaina Kids, Hawaii's enrichment and education professionals. Yay!
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2015 Kama'aina Kids, Hawaii State Spelling Bee competition. Things are moving pretty quickly so far, and we mentioned earlier that at the Scripps National Spelling Bee, in those finals, they've actually added another component to challenge our spellers even further. It's a vocabulary test, and we will be doing one round only, and this does count as an official bee round. Steve, our chief judge, would you mind recapping the rules?
Absolutely. This is unfamiliar to a lot of people, even those who are very familiar with the rest of the spelling bee. Russell will read the vocabulary question and two possible answers, A and B. Students can pick A or B immediately, or they can ask that the question and answer options be repeated. Contestants can also ask Russell to spell the vocabulary word. Now, this vocabulary word, as you said, does count towards selecting our state spelling bee champion. If a contestant provides a wrong answer, that girl or boy is out of the spelling bee.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve. Russell, are you ready to begin?
Ready to go.
Spellers ready? Okay, let's begin.
Thompson, your word is dissect. To dissect is to A, cut into separate pieces, or B, manage or guide by advice.
A.
That's correct.
Layla, your word is elite. What does it mean to be elite? A, short and thin, or B, better than others?
B.
Correct.
Amira, your word is muskrat. A muskrat is a type of A, gun, or B, rodent.
B.
Correct.
Quinn, your word is diorama. What is a diorama? A, a scenic representation with lifelike details, or B, a chorus of alto singers?
A.
Correct.
Nick, your word is fiesta. A fiesta is A, midday nap, or B, festival.
B.
Correct.
Jacob, your word is discipline. What is a discipline? A, a branch of learning, or B, a correction?
B.
Incorrect.
Kaelia, your word is thermal. If something is thermal, it is A, of, relating to, or caused by heat, or B, able to freeze liquid.
A.
Correct.
Serena, your word is diplomat. What would a diplomat do? A, plan a workout routine, or B, negotiate a treaty?
Can you spell the word for me, please?
D-I-P-L-O-M-A-T.
Can you repeat the options?
A, plan a workout routine, or B, negotiate a treaty?
B.
Correct.
Abigail, your word is holster. When would it be appropriate to use a holster? A, when wearing pants too large, or B, when carrying a gun?
B.
Correct.
Leela, your word is adios. Adios is used to express A, congratulations, or B, farewell.
B.
Correct.
Fred, your word is Soviet. If something is described as Soviet, it is A, associated with the now dissolved USSR, or B, gray or wears gray.
Can you please repeat the choices?
A, associated with the now dissolved USSR, or B, gray or wears gray.
A.
Correct.
Samantha, your word is tycoon. What is a tycoon? A businessman of exceptional success, or B, a traditional Japanese inn?
A.
Correct. All right, the end of round 4. We have made it through 3 rounds of spelling and 1 official round of vocabulary. We are going to take a short break right now before we come back and begin another round of spelling. We'll be right back.
Child and Family Service deals with neglect and abuse situations. It leads our employees to be under a lot of stress. I feel like we've been very fortunate to be partners with UHA throughout our journey of bringing a wellness program into Child and Family Service to take care of themselves. Exercise and fitness classes are things that people are finding to help them reduce stress and taking care of their health proactively.
Keeping Hawaii's employees and businesses healthy. UHA Health Insurance.
Sylvan's proven learning approach helps students succeed in school and in life. Sylvan's certified instructor's personal approach helps students catch up, keep up, stay ahead. Sylvan Sync, Sylvan's new teaching system, uses technology students love. Learning should be personal. At Sylvan, it is. Call Sylvan Learning today. Kahala Mililani Waipio Kapolei.
Welcome to the big city.
Everybody's a regular at Big City Diner. What's your favorite?
The pancakes,
Mama San's vegetable stir fry.
meatloaf,
Garlic fries.
Paniolo chicken salad if I'm not too hungry.
Ray Chan's Island Style Poke.
The ribs, the guava ribs.
Like the big Oreo sundae.
Pretty much the left side of the menu.
Come to Big City Diner and discover your favorite.
Pollyanna and Elima award-winning Big City Diner.
There's no diner finer than Big City Diner.
For over 20 years, HMAA has covered Hawaii's businesses and employees with affordable care, exceptional service, a wide range of providers, and traditional and alternative healthcare coverage. HMAA, we're passionate about your health.
My grandfather started working for Metagold back in 1923. My dad retired from Metagold after 30 years of service. I remember Dad telling me and my brother Matt about the importance of integrity and dedication, especially when it came to work. He believed that's what makes a person stronger. I guess you could say that had a big influence on me. I'm Frank Gaspar Jr., and this is Metagold and me. 3 generations and counting.
You probably already knew all the great things Kamina Kids does for Hawaii's Keiki, but did you also know we feature environmentally based educational programs for all ages? Experience camping, hiking, biking, road courses, kayaking, water sports, and so much more at Camp Timberline, Keia State Park, and Malaikahana Beach Camp, including banquet hall rentals. Visit KaminaKids.com for more information. Kamina Kids, Hawaii's enrichment and education professionals. Yay!
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee competition here at New Hope Auditorium. Students, are you ready for the next round of spelling? We are now entering round 5. Russell, you ready?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Thompson, your word is bygones.
Can you repeat the word?
Bygones.
May I have the definition?
Things that are past, especially past grievances.
Bygones. B-Y-G-O-N-E-S. Bygones.
Correct.
Layla, this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is decent. It's an adjective that means not questionable or censorable, conforming to standards of propriety, etiquette, good taste, or morality. Layla, your word is decent.
Decent. D-E-C-E-N-T. Decent.
Correct.
Amira, this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is notches. It's a plural noun that means V-shaped indentations or hollows, as in a surface or edge. Your word is notches.
Notches. N-O-T-C-H-E-S. Notches.
Correct.
Quinn, your word is implode.
Could I have the definition, please?
Cause to collapse inward as if from external pressure.
Implode. I-M-P-L-O-D-E. Implode.
That's correct.
Nick, your word is crumpet.
Crumpet. May I please have the definition?
A small round cake made of rich, unsweetened batter cooked on a griddle and usually served split and toasted.
Crumpet. C-R-U-M-P-E-T. Crumpet.
Correct.
Kaelia, this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is fodder. It is a noun, and it means something as hay, vegetables, corn, fed to domestic animals. Your word is fodder.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Can you please repeat the word?
Fodder.
Fodder?
Fodder.
Am I saying that correctly? Fodder?
Fodder.
Fodder. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is originally English.
Can you please repeat the word?
Fodder.
Fodder. F-O-D-D-E-R. Fodder.
Correct.
Serena, this word has a near homonym, sibling. It's a noun that means one or two let me repeat this. One of two or more persons who have the same parents but are not necessarily of the same birth. Your word is sibling.
Is it plural? Siblings or sibling?
I'll repeat the word for you. Sibling.
S-I-B-L-I-N-G, sibling.
Correct.
Abigail, your word is casual.
Casual. Can I have the definition?
Suited by simplicity, comfort, and informality or design for everyday wear or use or for any occasion other than formal.
Casual. C-A-S-U-A-L. Casual.
Correct.
Leela, your word has a homonym. Your word is racket. It is a noun and means noisy, disturbing, or objectionable talk or activity. Your word is racket.
Racket. Can I have the language of origin?
This word is an imitative word.
Racket. R-A-C-K-E-T, racket?
Correct.
Fred, your word is spangled.
Can you please repeat the word?
Spangled.
Spangled. Can you please use it in a sentence?
The designer spangled the red carpet gown with hundreds of crystals.
Spangled. S-P-A-N-G-L-E-D. Spangled.
That's correct.
Samantha, your word is overtly.
Overtly. Could I get the definition?
Publicly, openly, manifestly.
Could you please repeat the word?
Overtly.
Overtly. O-V-E-R-T-L-Y. Overtly.
That's correct. And now we move into round 6.
Judges, let's move to page 72. Thompson, your word is besotted.
Can you repeat the word?
Besotted.
Can I have the definition?
Characterized by a condition of blind, doting affection.
Can you repeat the word one more time?
Besotted.
Besotted. Wait, sorry, can you repeat the word one more time? Can you repeat the word one more time?
Besotted.
B-E-S-O-U-G-H-T-E-D. Besotted.
That is incorrect.
Layla, your word is mediate.
Mediate. Can I have the definition, please?
Bring about by intervention between conflicting parties.
Can you repeat the word one more time, please?
Mediate.
Mediate. M-E-D-I-A-T-E. Mediate.
Correct.
Amira, your word is exquisite.
Exquisite. May I have the definition?
Marked by flawless craftsmanship or by beautiful, ingenious, delicate, or elaborate execution.
Exquisite. E-X-Q-U-I-S-I-T-E. Exquisite.
That's correct.
Quinn, this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is woodruff. It's a noun, and it means a small European sweet-scented herb sometimes used in perfumery. Quinn, your word is woodruff.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
This word is originally English.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Woodruff.
Woodruff. Woodruff. Woodruff.
That's correct.
Nick, your word is orientering.
Can you please repeat the word?
Orientering.
Any alternate pronunciations?
Orientering.
Can I please have the definition?
A cross-country race in which each participant uses a map and compass to navigate between checkpoints along an unfamiliar course.
Orienteering. Am I saying the word correctly?
Orienteering.
Orienteering. Orienteering. Orienteering.
That's correct.
Kalia, your word is nondescript.
Can you please repeat the word?
Nondescript.
Can I have a definition, please?
Lacking distinguishing characteristics.
Nondescript. Nondescript. Nondescript.
Correct.
Serena.
Before I start, I have a question. So Thompson got out on besotted. What was the correct spelling of that word? I'm just curious.
I'm not allowed to give that information.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Serena, this word could be confused with a similar word. Your word is ramshackle. It's an adjective that means appearing as if ready to collapse, dilapidated, rickety.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Ramshackle.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from an originally Old Norse word and then passed into English.
May I have the definition again?
Appearing as if ready to collapse, dilapidated, rickety.
Can you repeat the word again 3 times?
Ramshackle.
Ramshackle?
Ramshackle.
Ramshackle. Ramshackle.
Correct.
Abigail, your word is guilelessness.
Can you please repeat the word?
Guilelessness.
Can I have the definition?
The quality or state of being innocent, naive, and unsophisticated.
Can I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word is originally Germanic, then became French before becoming English, and the rest consists of English combining forms.
Can you please repeat the word?
Guilelessness.
Can I have the part of speech?
Noun.
Can you pronounce it again?
Guilelessness.
Wait, so I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
Would you like an alternate pronunciation?
Yes, please.
Guilelessness.
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 Guilelessness. Am I pronouncing it right?
I can't advise you on your pronunciation, but I'll pronounce it for you one more time. Guilelessness.
Guilelessness. Guilelessness. Guilelessness.
Incorrect.
Leela, your word is acclimatize.
Acclimatize. May I have the definition?
Adapt to a new temperature, altitude, climate, environment, or situation.
Acclimatize. May I have the language of origin?
The first part of this word was originally Latin and then became French, and the remaining part is an English combining form.
Acclimatize. A-C-L-I-M-A-T-I-Z-E. Acclimatize.
That's incorrect.
Fred, your word is treachery.
Treachery. Can you say it again, please?
Treachery.
Treachery. Can you please say the definition?
Betrayal of trust.
Treachery. T-R-E-A-C-H-E-R-Y. Treachery.
Correct.
Samantha, your word is premiered.
Could you repeat the word?
Premiered.
Could I get the definition?
Had a first public performance or showing.
Could I get the part of speech?
Verb.
Could you use it in a sentence?
Burgess finally got to see the movie a little over 6 months after it premiered.
Premiered. P-R-E-M-I-E-R-E-D. Premiered.
Correct. Okay, that is the end of round 6. We will get started on round 7 in just a moment. And the contestants, they faced some pretty challenging words this last time.
Those were some tough ones.
Yeah, and I noticed that they're really reaching out to grab any bit of information that they can, in particular, pronunciation of the word. They really want to make sure that they're hearing it correctly.
I'm really impressed with how thorough everyone is so far. And that's the way you play this game.
Mm-hmm. And it really is. I mean, even those alternate pronunciations, very interesting that they're really trying to get as much out of that word as they can.
Absolutely, and there are some very, very subtle differences that the students are picking up on. So all the information that they can get, they're applying to the problem.
Okay, we will continue now with round 7. We are down to 8 spellers. Spellers, are you ready? Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Layla, your word is conundrums.
Can I have the definition, please?
Riddles based on some fanciful or fantastic resemblance between things quite unlike and forming a puzzling question whose answer is or involves a pun.
Conundrums. Can you repeat the word again, please?
Conundrums.
Conundrums. C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M-S. Conundrums.
Correct.
Amira, your word is indeterminate.
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 Can you use the word in a sentence?
Parker added an indeterminate number of peanuts to the trail mix.
What is the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Indeterminate.
What is the definition?
Not precisely fixed in extent or size or number or nature.
Indeterminate. I-N-D-E-T-E-R-M-I-N-A-N-T. Indeterminate.
That is incorrect.
Quinn, your word is disconcerting.
Could I have the definition, please?
Causing loss of composure, of self-possession, disturbing, embarrassing.
Could I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from a Latin word that went through French to English.
Could you repeat the word, please?
Disconcerting.
Disconcerting. DISCONCERTING. Disconcerting.
Correct.
Nick, your word is speculative.
Speculative. May I please have the definition?
Not established by demonstration, theoretical.
Speculative. SPECULATIVE. Speculative.
That's correct.
Kalia, your word is exploratory.
Exploratory. Can I please have the definition?
Serving in or intended for an act or an instance of making a first or preliminary study of.
Exploratory. EXPLOR. Can you please repeat the word?
Exploratory.
I'm gonna restart. EXPLORATORY. Exploratory.
That's correct.
Serena, your word is minstrelsy.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Minstrelsy.
May I have the definition?
The singing and playing of one as a musician or poet felt to resemble a medieval professional musical entertainer.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from a word that went from Latin to French to English.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The singer has been refining his minstrelsy since graduating from the conservatory.
What's the part of speech?
Noun.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Minstrelsy.
Can you repeat the word again?
Minstrelsy.
Can you repeat the word again, please?
One last time.
Last time. Minstrelsy.
MENSTRUALSY.
Incorrect.
Fred, this word has a homonym. Your word is friable. It's an adjective and means easily crumbled, pulverized, or reduced to powder. Fred, your word is friable.
Can you please repeat the word?
Friable.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
The sand sculpture was so friable that it crumbled in Carl's hands when he tried to pick it up.
Are there other pronunciations?
No, only one pronunciation. I'll pronounce it for you one more time. Friable.
Friable. F-R-Y-A-B-L-E. Friable.
Incorrect.
Samantha, your word is propagate.
Could you repeat the word?
Propagate.
Can I have the definition?
Cause to spread out and affect a greater number or greater area. Foster the spread of.
Can you repeat the word again?
Propagate.
Propagate. Propegate. Propagate.
Incorrect. And that is the end of round 7. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more from the 2015 Kama'aina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee.
Welcome to the big city.
Everybody everybody's a regular at Big City Diner, what's your favorite?
The pancakes,
Mama San's vegetable stir fry.
meatloaf,
Garlic fries.
Paniolo chicken salad if I'm not too hungry.
Ray Chan's Island Style Poke.
The ribs, the guava ribs.
Like the big Oreo sundae.
Pretty much the left side of the menu.
Come to Big City Diner and discover your favorite.
Pollyanna and Elima award-winning Big City Diner.
There's no diner finer than Big City Diner.
Join New Hope Christian Fellowship each weekend at the Sand Island Ministry Center for a celebration of music and special presentations, life-changing experiences for the kids, and inspiring messages from Pastor Wayne Cudero and the New Hope Ohana that will help you live your life to the fullest. New Hope Christian Fellowship, the most eternal decision you'll ever make. For service times and more information, visit us online at enewhope.org.
Child and Family Service deals with neglect and abuse situations. It leads our employees to be under a lot of stress. I feel like we've been very fortunate to be partners with UHA throughout our journey of bringing a wellness program into Child and Family Service to take care of themselves. Exercise and fitness classes are things that people are finding to help them reduce stress and taking care of their health proactively.
Keeping Hawaii's employees and businesses healthy. UHA Health Insurance.
My grandfather started working for Metagold back in 1923. My dad retired from Metagold after 30 years of service. I remember Dad telling me and my brother Matt about the importance of integrity and dedication, especially when it came to work. He believed that's what makes a person stronger. I guess you could say that had a big influence on me. I'm Frank Gaspar Jr., and this is Metagold and me. 3 generations and counting.
For over 20 years, HMAA has covered Hawaii's businesses and employees with affordable care, exceptional service, a wide range of providers, and traditional and alternative healthcare coverage. HMAA, we're passionate about your health.
You probably already knew all the great things Kamaina Kids does for Hawaii's Keiki, but did you also know we feature environmentally based educational programs for all ages? Experience camping, hiking, biking, rope courses, kayaking, water sports, and so much more at Camp Timberline, He'ia State Park, and Malaikahana Beach Camp, including banquet hall rentals. Visit KamainaKids.com for more information. Kamaina Kids, Hawaii's enrichment and education professionals. Yay!
Sylvan's proven learning approach helps students succeed in school and in life. Sylvan's certified instructor's personal approach helps students catch up, keep up, stay ahead. Sylvan Sync, Sylvan's new teaching system, uses technology students love. Learning should be personal. At Sylvan, it is. Call Sylvan Learning today. Kahala Mililani Waipio Kapolei.
With just 4 contestants remaining in the spelling bee, we have now reached that point where we are getting very close to having a state champion. Chief Judge Steve, how do we handle things now in the final stretch?
Thank you, Ramsey. Once all the other contestants have been eliminated and only one remains, that student must correctly spell one final word to become the champion of the 2015 Kamaina Kids Hawaii State Spelling Bee. If the last speller does not spell that final word correctly, then all the contestants from the previous round will start a new round with new words.
Okay, so they're actually spelling 2 words correctly, the one they're answering, and then if they proceed, they have to do an additional.
So in the round in which other students are eliminated and they answer their word correctly, They still have one more
One
word.
more.
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll continue to recap those rules as we get even closer. Spellers, are you ready to proceed? Okay, Russell?
I'm ready.
As we enter round 8 now.
Layla, your word is a homonym. Your word is pique. It's a noun that means vexation or anger excited by a wound to one's vanity, a fit of resentment. Your word is pique.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Can you repeat the definition, please?
Vexation or anger excited by a wound to one's vanity, a fit of resentment.
Pique. P-I-Q-U-E, pique.
Correct.
Quinn, your word is avalanche.
Could I have the definition, please?
Present or supply at one time with a superabundance of anything, overwhelm, flood.
Could I have the language of origin?
This word is from a French word.
Could you repeat the word one more time, please? Oh, could you repeat it one more time, please?
Sure. Avalanche.
Avalanche. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E. Avalanche.
Correct.
Nick, your word is opacity.
Opacity. May I please have the definition?
The quality or state of a body that renders it impervious to the rays of light, lack of transparency or translucency.
Opacity. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Opacity. O-P-A-C-I-T-Y. Opacity.
Correct.
Kalia, your word is inheritance.
Inheritance. Can I please have the definition?
The acquisition of a material or immaterial possession, condition, or trait by transmission from the past or from past generations.
Inheritance. I-N-H-E-R-I-T-A-N-C-E. Inheritance.
Correct. And now we will enter round 9.
Layla, your word is hastalude.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Hastalude.
Can I have the definition?
A medieval joust, spear play.
Oh, that's it. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
What's the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
And it's hastalude?
Hastalude.
Hastalude. Can you repeat the word one more time, please?
Hastalude.
Hastalude. H-A-S-T-A-L-U-D-E. Hastalude.
Incorrect.
Quinn, this word has a near homonym. Your word is barbet. It is a noun, and it means any numerous, loud-voiced tropical birds closely related to the honey guides, but having a large, stout bill bearing bristles. Your word is barbet.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
Both parts of this word went from Latin to French to English.
Could you use the word in a sentence, please?
The barbet is closely related to the toucan.
Are there any alternate pronunciations for this word?
No.
Could you repeat it one more time, please?
Barbet.
Barbet. B-A-R-B-A-T-E. Barbet.
Incorrect.
Nick, your word is pluvial.
Pluvial. May I please have the definition?
A prolonged period of wet climate in which the moisture relations of an affected area are profoundly altered, as by the formation of lakes or glaciers.
Pluvial. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Pluvial. Pluvial. Pluvial.
Correct.
Kalia, your word is Cheyenne.
Cheyenne. Can I have a definition, please?
An Indian people of the Western Plains ranging between the Arkansas and Missouri rivers.
Cheyenne. Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from Canadian French, which formed it from a Dakota word.
Cheyenne. Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
Correct. Okay, we're still in these final last rounds. We're in the 9th round. We'll move into the 10th round here. And again, Russell, some of these words even more challenging now.
They are challenging, absolutely. Terrific job the kids are doing, though.
And again, we've seen a wonderful spectrum of presentation from the students representing our neighbor islands here in Honolulu. Just a really good mixture of the students.
Sure is. Great poise and a great amount of talent right here up on the stage.
Absolutely. Judges, it is that time to reiterate the championship round and how we get there and how the champion will emerge.
Well, it's a little easier now that we have two contestants. If one of them gets the answer right when they spell their word and the other gets their word wrong, then the student that gets the correct answer has to do one more word. If he or she does that one more word correctly, that person is the state spelling bee champion. If not, if that final word is spelled incorrectly, then we go back to these two students and they both get to start a new round with new words.
Okay. Our students Nick Sargi from Aikahi Elementary School and Kealia Haitsuka from Hawaii Preparatory Academy. Let's begin round 10.
Nick, your word is pertinacious.
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 Pertinacious. May I please have the definition?
Stubbornly unshakable.
Pertinacious. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Language of origin, please.
This word is from Latin.
Pertinacious. Pertenacious. Pertinacious.
Incorrect.
Kalia, your word is implacable.
Implacable. Can I please have the definition?
Not capable of being appeased or pacified.
Can I please have the language of origin?
This word came from French, which formed it from a Latin word.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Implacable.
Implacable. I am Placable. Implacable.
Correct. And that means we enter the championship round at this moment. Kealia, Steve, she has to get one more word correct to become the Hawaii State champion, spelling bee champ. If she does not, we will resume with round 11. Are you ready? If she gets it, we will take a short break, right? Okay.
Kalia, your word is recognizance.
Can you please repeat the word?
Recognizance.
Reconnaissance?
Recognizance.
Recognizance. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Recognizance.
Recognizance. Can I please have the definition?
A simple personal obligation or undertaking entered into before a magistrate and having no money penalty attached.
What's the language of origin?
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Can you please repeat the word one more time?
Recognizance.
Recognizance. RECOGNIZANCE. Recognizance.
And that is incorrect. Both of you have a chance now. As we enter round 11,
Nick, your word is nodosity.
Nodosity. May I please have the language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
May I please have the definition?
A protuberance or swelling.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Andre felt a slight nodosity on the cat's back.
Can you please repeat the word?
Nodosity.
Nodosity. N-O, that's only one N, just saying. N-O-D-O-S-I-T-Y, nodosity.
that's correct.
Kaelia, your word is bucolic.
Can you please repeat the word?
Bucolic.
Can I please have the definition?
Relating to or typical of rural life. Rustic.
Can I please have the language of origin?
This word is originally a Greek word that passed into Latin.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
No.
Bucolic?
Bucolic.
Bucolic. B-U. C-O-L-I-C, bucolic.
Correct. We will now enter round 12.
Nick, your word is plover.
Plover. Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Plover.
Plover. Language of origin, please.
Originally Latin, this word went through French before becoming English.
Plover. Can I please have the definition?
Any of numerous shore-inhabiting birds having a short, hard-tipped bill and a stout, compact build.
Plover. P-L-O-V-E-R. Plover.
Correct.
Kaelia, your word is erroneously.
Can you please repeat the word?
Erroneously.
Can I please have the definition?
In a manner deviating from what is true, correct, right, or wise.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
This word is from a word that went from Latin to English.
Can you please repeat the word one more time?
Erroneously.
Are there any alternate pronunciations?
Erroneously.
Erroneously? I R R O N I O U S L Y, erroneously.
Incorrect. Nick, you are entering the championship round here. Judges?
All right, Nick. Your word is fabula.
Fabulum. Am I pronouncing it correctly?
I can't advise you on your pronunciation, but I can pronounce it again for you.
Will you please pronounce it again?
Surely. Fabula.
Fabula. Language of origin?
This word is from Latin.
Definition, please.
A story, usually a traditional tale, a folk tale.
Can you please use it in a sentence?
Grandpa entertained the young, let me restart that. Grandpa entertained the young ones with a fabula about a poor family that received a visit from a mysterious stranger on Christmas Eve.
Fabula. F-A-B-U-L-A. Fabula.
And that is correct. And I believe that means now we have our state champion speller going to represent us in our Washington, D.C. area at the National Spelling Bee. We're going to be right back, and we're going to chat more with Nick Sargi of Aikahi Elementary School.
Join New Hope Christian Fellowship each weekend at the Sand Island Ministry Center for a celebration of music and special presentations, life-changing experiences for the kids, and inspiring messages from Pastor Wayne Cordero and the New Hope Ohana that will help you live your life to the fullest. New Hope Christian Fellowship, the most eternal decision you'll ever make. For service times and more information, visit us online at enewhope.org.
For over 20 years, HMAA has covered Hawaii's businesses and employees with affordable care, exceptional service, a wide range of providers, and traditional and alternative healthcare coverage. HMAA, we're passionate about your health.
My grandfather started working for Metagold back in 1923. My dad retired from Metagold after 30 years of service. I remember Dad telling me and my brother Matt about the importance of integrity and dedication, especially when it came to work. He believed that's what makes a person stronger. I guess you could say that had a big influence on me. I'm Frank Gaspar Jr., and this is Metagold and me. 3 generations and counting.
Welcome to the big city.
Everybody's a regular at Big City Diner. What's your favorite?
The pancakes,
Mama San's vegetable stir fry.
meatloaf,
Garlic fries.
Paniolo chicken salad if I'm not too hungry.
Ray Chan's Island Style Poke. The ribs, the guava ribs.
Like the big Oreo sundae.
Pretty much the left side of the menu.
Come to Big City Diner and discover your favorite.
Pollyanna and Elima award-winning Big City Diner.
There's no diner finer than Big City Diner.
Child and Family Service deals with neglect and abuse situations. It leads our employees to be under a lot of stress. I feel like we've been very fortunate to be partners with UHA throughout our journey of bringing a wellness program into Child and Family Service to take care of themselves. Exercise and fitness classes are things that people are finding to help them reduce stress and taking care of their health proactively.
Keeping Hawaii's employees and businesses healthy. UHA Health Insurance.
Sylvan's proven learning approach helps students succeed in school and in life. Sylvan's certified instructor's personal approach helps students catch up, keep up, stay ahead. Sylvan Sync, Sylvan's new teaching system, uses technology students love. Learning should be personal. At Sylvan, it is. Call Sylvan Learning today. Kahala Nililani Waipio Kapolei.
Welcome back, everyone, and we have just crowned our Spelling Bee champ from Hawaii, Nick Sargi. Ladies and gentlemen, give him another big round of applause, and his family joining us here at the New Hope Auditorium. We're going to chat with you all in just a moment because we also have our runner-up, Kealia Haitsuka, and you have come all the way from Kamuela on the Big Island, Hawaii Preparatory Academy. We have a wonderful award to present you with tonight. Our judges, Darcy Walker, a nice trophy for you to take back. We're so proud of you all. You've worked so hard, and I know your parents must be very, very proud taking back this award to the Big Island. Congratulations again. And now to the Sargi family, to Nick. I have to tell you, Nick, you were on stage in the last rounds there with 8th graders. You are just, if I have the numbers right, 12 years old. How do you feel?
I'm really honored to be the Spelling Bee champion, and I'd like to thank my parents for helping me study the whole time.
Well, it's wonderful to have you both. Introduce yourselves.
Ann Rentz, I'm Nick's mom.
And I'm Keith Sargi.
Keith, and you have your brother here. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Joe.
Joe, has he been walking around the house doing a lot of spelling practice? And is that all you hear, spelling?
Yes.
Well, I have to tell you, you're going to hear a lot more of it because now you have to get ready to represent Hawaii out there. Now, you had some members here from Aikahi as well that came to support you today, or no? Maybe not today. Well, I can tell you, all of Hawaii is going to be cheering you on, right, ladies and gentlemen? When he goes up to the Washington, D.C. area, the Scripps National Spelling Bee, Mom, has it just been a wonderful experience for you all to see him?
Yes, it has. It's been very exciting. Thanks.
Dad, a lot of work.
I'd like to say that I became an excellent speller too, except that I didn't. I went out in about the 4th round. So.
I hear you. Well, we're so happy for you. Nick, your final thoughts as you prepare now in late May here to head up to the Washington area.
I'm excited and I'm nervous.
Well, we'll cheer you on. No worries there. Again, another round of applause for our Hawaii State Spelling Bee champion. We want to thank you all tonight, all of our district champs that are here. But right now, we want to do the official award presentation for Nick. Steve?
Nick, you did a fabulous job. Congratulations. I have this trophy for you. You get to keep that forever. It says 2015 State Spelling Bee Champion, so congratulations. Here's another trophy for your school, and your school gets to keep it for a year before it goes to the 2016 Champ School. So congratulations to you and to your family, and serve us proud in Hawaii. Thank you.
Congratulations. And again, we want to thank all of our judges, Russell Motter, our pronouncer, Kama'aina Kids for being our primary sponsor for our event tonight, and of course all the spellers, the families, the parents, the educators out there that have helped make this possible to bring these kids together here tonight. And again, we wish Nick Sargi all the best of luck as he represents Hawaii as the State Spelling Bee representative at the National Scripps Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. Mahalo for watching tonight, and keep those kids spelling. Aloha.